My favorite adult fantasy books from 2024. The book of the year for me, hands down, goes to The Will of the Many. This was pitched as a fantasy version of Red Rising. And while I agree, I think this story is so unique and stands out on its own. The Will of the Many is one of those books that you just continually think about even months after you've read it. The ending of this book keeps me awake at night sometimes. Something that stays with you long after you've read it really is that good. The Fury of the Gods. What an epic conclusion to this amazing trilogy. Book 1 is The Shadow of the Gods, and it truly does feel like you're reading your way through Skyrim. We've got Norse gods and monsters, epic battles, very diverse characters, and a lot of political movement. John Gwynne has also managed to write one of my favorite female characters in any fantasy book. This trilogy is perfection, and I wouldn't change a thing. The Gods Below. I loved Andrea Stewart's The Bone Shard Daughter, well, actually the entire trilogy. So I already knew that I liked her writing, I was just not expecting the masterpiece that is The Gods Below. It's a character-driven story about two sisters on opposite sides of a god war. I couldn't put it down. I'm also going to mention The Devils here. This is Joe Abercrombie's newest book, and it doesn't release until next year. As you can probably tell from the top shelf in the background, I am a huge fan. Abercrombie captures characters in a way that no other author does. He writes incredibly flawed and funny characters. This book, once again, reads like a giant D&D campaign where everyone rolls a nat 1. It's somehow a healthy balance of epic fantasy, banter, and comedic relief. Highly recommend.